So we are Decile9, and we've really set out to act as a mythbuster around the New Zealand decile system in schools. We're showing the truth behind the system to dispel the myth that decile level is a quality of education type indicator. We've used data from a multiple set of sources, including education counts and government data itself. We've used Tableau, VideoScribe, .space web hosting, and in terms of technical expertise, have used data science, stats, UI design, and general creativity to come up with this concept. It shows people not to take the decile levels at face value. It's really benefiting the parents, families, communities, and fellow GovHackers for their education. Ideally, people will learn the information, stay local to their schools, not go out of area, and they'll be able to build neighbourhood connections. It really makes people look beyond the headlines. Is our perception of the current decile system distorted?
Decile level does not define a child's learning outcomes.
But parents in New Zealand go to great lengths to qualify for or buy into the highest decile school for their kids.
But the school decile system is really just a way to determine the government funding needed for a school.
Okay, so what determines a school's decile level?
Well, decile 10 represents the 10% of schools with the smallest proportion of students from low socioeconomic communities. Decile 1 represents the opposite end of the spectrum. They are the 10% of schools where the highest proportion of children come from low socioeconomic communities.
So simply the lower decile a school, the more families in that area are from low socioeconomic communities.
Yeah, the perception that higher decile schools offer better education is largely a myth.
Okay, so being misled by decile level is causing problems across New Zealand. I see that it stigmatises both schools and children, and it creates stress for families for those in the lower decile areas. And it decreases the likelihood of tight community bonding because there's less social connections within a neighbourhood as people go to a school further away. But the future is brighter. The government also appreciates that the decile system doesn't fairly represent the performance of the school to the public. So we've now got a great opportunity to empower ourselves and our communities.
So use the tool, explore the data, and make better decisions for your local area.